Hi, I'm Evan Pantazi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm sitting in front of my TV and my webpage, and we're going to show you or answer a question through this webpage to give you the information even more in depth. Richard Gracie asked a question just today, as a matter of fact, and it was a great question. And I thank you all for posting your questions so I can give you a YouTube answer here, because I think if we all share together, we're all going to learn so much more. Anyway, Mr. Gracie had asked, he said, and I'll put his direct question right below this in the description so you can find it in his exact wording. But he stated that I'm always talking about attacking certain Kyusho targets, but how do you defend against it? Now, we figured out how to defend against it by using reverse engineering. Early on in the studies, we found that there were some people that were more resistant to nerve attacks than others. Not so much the blood, okay, but that's another video. So the nerve attacks were only working about 90–95% of the time, and we were wondering, okay, so why is this person able to resist this? What are they doing? And how do we copy that so we could also resist the Kyusho? All right, or get past their resistance levels. And we found it. And the answers are in the Iron Shirt video I did for Budo International. Now, I did this film for Budo probably 6 to 10 years ago. Can't really remember. I did about 24, 26 videos for them. Just have a new one submitted, and I'll be putting another one up soon after. I like to have at least a year lag time before I release the videos. I have them on Kyusho.com immediately for the people that first crowdfund the project, so we can pay for the cameras, the lighting, the editing, the whole 9 yards there. And then we let them work with that information for about a year or so before we submit it to Budo for a film, if we submit it. There's over 90 films on Kyusho.com, old films that were out of print, never went to Budo. In fact, Budo only has, like I said, 24, 26 of these videos, so the rest of the 90 films that are up on Kyusho.com have never been public. So there's a lot of information up there is what I'm trying to get at. It's in the subscription, okay? Yes, I am pushing my subscription like a commercial, but hey, that's how I make my living, and that's what keeps me making these films for you, to answer your questions. So it's in the Iron Shirt, and we developed the Iron Shirt video for that. So let's go show you the easiest way to get it. And the easiest way to get it is to go through the subscription. You have all the films, like I said. But if you want to do a one-off, we have the MP4s too. And you can come over to Kyusho.com. Now this is on my TV. I got a web browser on here, Firefox web browser. You can do Chrome, I believe, I have a Fire Stick, so I use that to hook up to my internet. And I can view my old website. I can go on YouTube and look at all the videos up on the TV. So for me, it's nice to sit back and to really cruise YouTube is what I like to do, because there's a lot of information out there, folks, and I always look for information. But anyway, you can go down to my account. If you went over to Learn, you'll see some of the options here are all these things. Kyusho downloads. We've got private instruction. This doesn't stay up, but there's a lot of different ways. But one of them is the MP4. So you can order an MP4, pay by credit card, and instantly you have the access when you're logged into your Kyusho.com account. And you can either stream it on the page, the web page itself, or you can download it on your computer and watch it on any device you feel like you want to. It'll always be there for you with your account. It's locked into your account after you paid. And like I said, it's instant access, so you don't have to pay shipping, you don't have to pay foolish taxes and whatnot. So let's go and stream this here for a second. You can go over to the Learn and get access your downloads. You can see it here, Kyusho downloads. Then go to your account, access my downloads, but I'm just going to go right into my account because I want to show you something just a little bit first. And sorry, this is a long roundabout answer to your question, but we're going to get there. All right, I'm in my account, and I just scroll down. And you can see, okay, the bronze topics have martial aspects, Kyusho drills, and extended blogs. Now each one of these have a lot of sections in it, so it's not just 3 offerings you get when you pay the bronze subscription. The health comes in with the silver topics, but it's not just the silver topics you get when you get a silver subscription. It's all of them, okay? And we go down to the gold, and we have even more, and that's where the iron shirt is in the topics for your subscription. But then we got a whole lot more. Now, if you went into these vlogs or podcasts, there's like 10, 12, 15 videos there as well, all different things. Some of them you can't even find anymore. Now, there's a lot of things I did for Budo, a lot of things I didn't. Like I said, 24 to 26 videos I've made for Budo, but out of the 90, that leaves a lot left. It's funny, I was walking down Mexico City, I was doing a seminar down there a few years back, and we're walking down the street, and I looked over to the side, and there's a guy with a street vendor with a sheet out, and there's a whole bunch of my videos. So you never know where you're going to find these things, but for sure they're on Kyusho.com. So anyway, if you go below that, you'll find the anatomical charts. You'll find special purpose purchase pages like the Fujita notes, the Ohan Soken notes, yoga, bubishi, you name it, we've got it in there. And we keep adding all the time. So anyway, you can get to the KTCP models, but here we go down to the MP4 downloads. And all we need to do is click on this link to download the individual MP4 purchase that you made. And you'll see that the list is all here, okay? And these MP4s are the ones that I made with Budo. So instead of going through the expense of ordering a DVD online, which costs you €25 because it's priced in European monies, because that's where I get them from, €25 plus €15 shipping, you're talking €40. So that's about $50 US, €40 in euro. So instead, you come down here and you're going to pay like $12.99. Okay, so you get the video right on your machine. You can download the MP4 or stream it from the video site if you just want to watch it. So you do save an awful lot of money, and it is so convenient and instant for you. So anyway, let's come down here and let's try to find the iron shirt. There it is. Iron shirt right here. So you click on this, and within seconds it takes you here. Okay. And you can either click on this link here, the iron shirt download, okay, and you can right-click it with your mouse on your computer, and you can save the file as something on your computer, okay, so you can rewatch it later or as many times, or reverse it, or whatever you want to do in the convenience of your PC, your laptop, or whatever you have, even your phone. What I'm going to do here, click on this. You can also stream it just by clicking on it, left clicking on it, you'll stream it. And you come over here and you'll see it's about an hour long, 56 minutes. This was the actual Budo production, which we have an agreement with Budo, so we're cooperating back and forth that I can stream for your convenience and then help you with it. Let's see, let's just push it, put on this. Now, it's going to go through a long introduction here, and I'll try and zip along through it. Yep, it's not allowing me on the Fire Stick, so you watch the whole video here. And as we're watching this, we'll see the trailer come up pretty soon. But this was a process to help you learn how to resist as well as attack someone that is resistive of it, and what the principles were, and how to get past it and develop it as a skill. There were a couple different layers. We had the physical, we had the mental, we had the metaphysical. All of them are valid, all of them work. And I know a lot of people, they say metaphysical, oh, what is that? Okay, is that chi, or what is that? And, you know, it's just, it is a reality. It's a bioelectric reality, and you can make yourself, actually your katas do this. As you can see, we're doing techniques where I can't really get into the person unless I break their iron shirt, and when you do, you see the different ramification of it, okay? And you'll see the Kyusho has its effect. So we did this film, and to help everybody, and it was a good seller. It was one of their better sellers, as a matter of fact. And some people try it. I mean, you go to a seminar and they say, "Oh, try that Kyusho technique on me," and you can see they're going into some sort of iron shirt, but they forget that we did the film to get past their iron shirt. So anyway, it's kind of humorous, but that's people. Now, you saw that crossing leg. That's an iron shirt. That's a physical and sort of a metaphysical approach. Okay, so let me pause this for 1 second.
With Kyusho, it's called iron shirt. We're learning how to protect the body in such a way that the pressure
Let's listen.
can be tucked away from the attack and or negated in its energy effects. We're going to work today in several different levels. We're going to start with the physical, we're going to move to the more metaphysical or the more internal aspects of the art. There is always going to be more. Today we're not going to be able to complete all the internal aspects of it, but you'll see a great deal of interest in using the physical aspects and how you can make your iron shirt or your body conditioning that much more effective, and especially against the Kyusho.
So anyway, younger man then, but you'll see that there are different principles that we put into use: the physical, the mental, and the metaphysical. Now, metaphysical has something to do a lot with the physical aspects of kata, okay? And I say it's both because you do a physical movement with kata to protect yourself. For example, if you cross the legs, as I showed you in that one example, the upper body becomes more resilient. If you cross the hands, the lower body becomes more resilient. Now, you see these moves in kata all the time, and everybody calls them like the crossing hands, the juji uke movement in so many katas. That is an iron shirt protection for the lower body. Okay, now was that designed in the kata as a block, or was it designed as an iron shirt? You'll never know. Okay, but if you can use it as both, why not use it as both? If you can use it as a tuite, why not use it as a tuite? If you can use it as a incapacitation technique, why not? Your technique, your juji uke, for example, can be any of those. Now, why it protects the lower body. Your left brain controls the right side of your body. Your right brain controls the left side of your body. Okay, now you know that game when you cross your hands like this and you turn them upside down and someone points to a finger and you try to lift that finger, and temporarily you really can't locate it in your mind and your finger doesn't move, and sometimes you move the wrong finger. It's because temporarily your brain is not connected to the hands per se. It takes a few seconds for you to get acclimated and go, oh yeah, okay, that's where it is. Okay, it's the same thing for protecting yourself. You cross your hands and you got a few seconds before the body or the lower body is not as strong as it was because of that lost connection. So it's a physical action, but it's a metaphysical type of an approach where your bioelectricity gets a little bit offset. And that's the iron shirt, and that's how you protect yourself. So there's a lot to it. There's an hour worth of film on it, and of course I rushed through the film to try to get it all in an hour. You could spend years, a lifetime, of studying the iron shirt. And this isn't one of those iron shirt tricks where you put a spear on your throat and you bend it on the stage for everybody to applaud, or you break piano wires over your, from your chest. That could very well be iron shirt. It could just very well be a stage trick. These techniques here we've developed over many decades of working the Kyusho and trying to build not only the resistance but break down other people's resistances. So again, go to the site. You can click on it real fast, get it easy enough, and learn a little bit more. But that's how we protected ourselves, and that's how you can protect yourself using the Kyusho. So thanks for watching. Please like if you enjoyed the film or you got something out of it, and please subscribe. And also ask a question, okay, so we can answer it. And it won't always be a commercial like this one was, but once in a while, yes, it will be. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.